What's up fam, we are back with the 11th patch of the year. Compared to the last patch note, we've got a rather shorter list of updates for you today. Let's get right into it. Starting off with champions of minor changes, GP, Draven, Nasus, and Kha'Zix will be buffed. Singed and Gnar get buffed as well. Jinx and Rela get nerfed with their base stats. The much controversial Blackfire Torch has made Talia and Karthus hella OP, so they both get a nerf on their Q damage. Nami's base AD increases by 3, her W's mana cost and slow rate on her ults will be buffed. Master Yi gets buffed on his growth HP, growth AD, growth attack speed, and growth armor, all of which are buffs to his late game influence. Lulu gets a remarkable buff on her ults. Knock-up duration will be increased and cooldown will decrease early game. Smolder's been living a hard knock life recently, but with this update, his base AD, Q mana cost, and damage per crit chance will increase. Hui's max HP ratio on his QQ combo gets nerfed, and his QE combo's AP ratio will also be reduced. Mordekaiser's passive base damage will now be fixed at 5. The base damage on his Q will be buffed, but base damage per level will be nerfed, and his E skill's base damage will be nerfed as well. Riot's putting an end to Caitlyn's lethality build. Her bonus AD ratio on her W and ults will be nerfed, but her attack speed will be buffed. Rightfully done. Camille's movement speed on her Q and on hit damage on her ults will be nerfed. Pantheon's W damage now scales with HP ratio, and his empowered E grants armor and movement speed for 4 seconds after its duration. Ornn can now upgrade every legendary item except for Magi's and support items. Every upgrade grants stats equivalent to a value worth 1000 gold. Cassante's W gets a big nerf but gets compensated with a buff on his Q's mana cost and healing on his ults. So this next one's got to do with lane swapping. The reduction to damage on turrets increased from 50% to 75%, but the fortification wearing off 5 minutes in the game will remain intact. Next, item changes, a nerf for Infinity Edge and a buff for Shield Bow, and as for Rune updates, Absorb Life gets a late game buff and Cut Down's threshold will be reduced by 50%. And that concludes this week's patch note. I will see you guys in 2 weeks.